For generations along the coastal bend, Bob Hall Pier has been more than just a place to fish. It's been a landmark. After years of storm damage and rebuilding, the iconic Padre Island Pier is finally reopening. Michelle Hoffman is live on Padre Island with everything you need to know before the big moment. Your Chris 6 Sunrise starts now. Good morning, everyone. You are watching Chris 6 Sunrise, waking up with the Hoffman Singular, as we will be checking in with my better half, Michelle Hoffman, in just a little bit. I'm Brian Hoffman. First, we're going to turn things on over to meteorologist Stephen Jones. He's standing by with a look at the weather and the roadways if you're just heading out the door this morning. Good morning, Stephen.
Well, good morning, Brian, and good morning, Coastal Bend. You know, not looking too bad out there, but I'd say definitely jacket worthy as we're heading out for our Tuesday morning. 53 degrees what we're down to. Here's a live view from our Snoopy Skycam thanks to Matthew CCAC. Those winds out of the southeast 6 miles an hour, just providing a little bit of a breeze, but even some neighborhoods as you work your way inland waking up to those upper 30s this morning. Neighbors off to the north towards Beeville sitting at about that 39 degree mark, but making your way over to Port Aransas waking up to about 60, so a significant spread of those temperatures across the area this morning, but most of us waking up to the 40s, and I'd say definitely jacket worthy out there. But as we head into the afternoon, might not even need it. Our daytime highs are going to push those upper 70s for daytime highs with a breezy afternoon on the way. Winds out of the southeast 20 to 25 miles an hour. But in terms of that current traffic flow, not tracking any major slowdowns. There on the Harbor Bridge, good and green if you're heading to and from Portland. And for our major roadways here in Corpus Christi, like I said, no major slowdowns. So setting up for a good and green Tuesday morning, but worth keeping that jacket handy for the chilly weather.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Appreciate it. We're going to check back in with you in just a little bit, but first, today, the big day for the Coastal Bend, the reopening of Bob Hall Pier. My co-anchor and better half, Michelle Hoffman, is out there on Padre Island as folks get there and they're getting ready for the big day. Hey, good morning, Michelle. How's it going so far?
Hey, good morning, Brian. You know, as we all know, this is such a significant moment for many community members in the Coastal Bend. Let me tell you this, just driving up to the beach over here, already saw a couple of cars possibly waiting for the grand opening of the pier. They were walking their dogs, some had their fishing poles out here. I could tell that people are pretty excited about this because let's be honest, this area has so much history. The original Bob Hall Pier was built in the 1950s. So as you can imagine, almost 3/4 of a century, a lot of memories there. But you know what? Speaking of memories, we got to talk about local memories, especially from some of our neighbors, including our very own neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels. I'm not here alone, folks. He's out here with me, and I'm going to have you come a little closer. I know this is your first time on Sunrise, so first of all, we have to say thank you so much for waking up early with us. How was the morning for you so far?
I think it was great. It was just a little cold. I think that was the problem.
But it's okay. It's going to warm up, folks, by the time we hit the grand opening ceremony. And Jacob, I do recall that you are a longtime Coastal Bend resident. So with that being said, what are some of your best memories here at Bob Hall Pier?
Yeah, we talked a little bit before we started doing this. My best friend's mom used to work here, and we would come up here and she would give us free sodas, and that'd probably be the only thing we drank for a while. So just coming up to Michael Mays and eating free food she would give us whenever she had a chance. Her name was Michelle Leal. And then I would come up here and fish with my other friend Aaron too. We would spend all day up here, and it was 100 degrees and we're just sitting up here fishing. Some days we'd catch stuff, some days we didn't. So I think for everybody, it's just kind of, whether it's fishing, it's surfing, I think there's just something for everybody.
I mean, I know that you have been reporting for quite a while with us here at Chris 6 News. So you've talked to several locals about how much this place means to them. But what does this mean to you? Are you excited about this?
I think it's such a staple in Corpus, and I think it adds something to Corpus. I think people come here for this. You don't have to kayak out lines out there. You can just walk to the end of the pier. And then like Brian just said, you know, you guys haven't even walked here yet. And you've been here for what, 6 years?
It's actually 2022, so 4 years.
So 4 years, yeah. You guys haven't even been able to experience this yet. And this is just something I feel like everyone in Corpus should experience. You get to walk out all the way to the end and see kind of a little bit of the ocean. So I think it's a very cool thing for Corpus.
Well, again, Jacob, thank you so much for being out here with us so bright and early in the morning. You could catch his story during our 20 minutes of nonstop news. But let me tell you a little bit about the ribbon cutting and what you can expect, folks. First of all, it will start promptly at 11 a.m. So make sure you guys get here on time, and keep in mind the best way to actually get here is through access roads 5 and 6. We're going to have the constables out here and his team. They'll be handling traffic, help you guys park. Parking will also be available at the Padre Bahia Park Beach office and the Briscoe King Pavilion parking lot. And folks, you know, Texas A&M cheerleaders will be here helping with the celebration. We got to give them a hand too, because it is their homecoming week, Blues Day Tuesday as well. We have our Chris 6 News Blue on too, as you can see, because we want to support them and also celebrate this milestone achievement of Bob Hall Pier. And you know what? All throughout our newscast too, we will talk a little bit about its history, what it took to get this landmark to rise once again. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I think it's going to be a great grand opening, though, later today. But good morning, good Tuesday morning, I should say there. Coastal Bend, I'm meteorologist Stephen Jones, taking a live look from our USS Lexington cam thanks to First Community Bank. A pretty chilly morning on our hands. We're down to about 45 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Winds out of the southeast 3 miles an hour, but clear skies overhead. Some of our neighborhoods even getting down into those upper 30s. Looking at the past 10 hours, it's been a decent cool down. We still had the 50s at 8 and 9 p.m. last night, then down to the 40s and 43 degrees by 3 a.m., bouncing around those lower and mid 40s right now. We'll see exactly where we settle out, but 43 might just come in as our official overnight low. For current temperatures as you're getting ready to head out the door, 39 is what you're waking up to in Mathis, 42 as you're heading out the door in Beeville, with 41 degrees on the board for San Diego, Hebronville, and Falfurrias this morning, but a little bit more comfort there along the coast. Let's take a closer look with our Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. Starting off on the south side, 52 on San Benito Drive, but 46, a good cool down there onto Pebble Beach Drive, so a good variation of some temperatures on the south side. And over on the island right now, coming in about the lower 60s, so pretty chilly when you factor in that wind chill. Also feeling like the 50s out there. Definitely jacket worthy across the entire area this morning. But as we're getting ready for that school day forecast, looking at 48 degrees as we're getting ready for 7 a.m. to roll around, but breezier winds make their return into the afternoon. About 20 to 25 miles an hour sustained out of the southeast. Wind gusts likely to push 30 to 35 miles an hour, so another breezy afternoon on the way, but luckily pretty warm. Going to be about 76, if not 77 for that daytime high here in Corpus Christi, with maybe even a couple 80s trying to sneak their way in off to the west. Mainly areas towards Alice, Hebronville, and Falfurrias could see that 80-degree mark try to sneak in for that daytime high. Either way, back above average, considering we should be about 73 for this time of year. For our wind gusts, here's where we could expect for some of those peaks as we head into the afternoon. About 35, 36 miles an hour, so if it's trash day, could definitely blow the trash can around, or if you have that loose outdoor decor, just something to keep in mind as we're heading into the afternoon. And these winds likely to stay with us into tomorrow also, so a couple of breezy days on the way. The unfortunate side of that, going to increase our fire danger as we go through these next couple of days, so still asking you to be mindful of that fire danger as we go through the final week of February. But as we're getting ready for meteorological spring, going to start feeling a little bit more like it. 92 degrees is my current forecast for Thursday, and our current record stands at 89, so we'll see which one wins out. Either way, going to be very warm. Then luckily that cold front works in, puts us back into the lower 80s as we're getting ready for the weekend and to kick off March there on Sunday and into Monday.
With the grand opening of Bob Hall Pier happening today, excitement is building across the Coastal Bend. Coming up, we'll speak to one of the driving forces behind the iconic landmark.
Welcome back, folks. So everyone loves a comeback story, right? Well, this is the one that everyone's been waiting for. Today, the iconic Bob Hall Pier will officially have its grand opening, and the celebration is expected to make some waves. Michelle Hoffman is out there live in your neighborhood as the excitement builds up. This is live out there at Bob Hall Pier. Hey, good morning, Michelle. How's it going out there?
Hey, good morning, Brian. You know what? It's going great out here. You just heard from our neighborhood news reporter earlier in our hour, Jacob Daniels, that this is an exciting time for everyone, right? For locals and even officials who have been here since the beginning. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
Yeah, I have Commissioner Brent Chesney here with Precinct 4. Thank you so much, first of all, for waking up with us today.
Good morning.
How significant is the grand opening of the Bob Hall Pier?
You know, it's just awesome. I don't know how else to describe it. It's been a long time coming. We've been working on this for a long time. We've had all kinds of issues that have come up, but we just never gave up. You know, we just never quit on the project. There was never a doubt this pier was going to get built. And now the day is actually here where we can open it up and let the people come out and enjoy it, and we hope that they will.
Observationally speaking, I mean, we still got some fences up, some construction still going on. What would you say to people who believe that maybe it was too soon to open?
Oh my gosh, I think there's more people that would say it's too late to open, right? We realize that there's going to be an active construction site. That's one of the messages we want to get out. You can see the fencing over here behind you because we're still going to build a restaurant. We're still going to build a concession stand. We've still got work to do on the pier as we add on to it. But we wanted to open it so that people could use it and get out on it. And the restaurant is 7 or 8 months behind the pier, and we're darn sure not going to let the pier sit here and not be used while we're building the restaurant, because we want people to use this pier. They deserve the opportunity to get out on it, and it's ready to go.
And you know, Commissioner Chesney, I know you've been very active with the design phase, with all the plans, putting this into motion. With that being said, is there any kind of ideas or input that you may have put into the plans for reopening this pier that people might not be able to notice off the bat?
Well, I think really mine was just trying to be the driving force to make sure that it got done. I'm the funding mechanism. I had to go out and find $28.5 million. We're a $140 million all-in county budget, so you can do the math. It's not easy to find $28.5 million to rebuild this pier and the restaurant. We're doing the road, we're doing the parking lot, we're doing a mural. We've got all kinds of things that are happening on it. We wanted to put a weather monitoring station on it. That's going to be on it. We're going to have riptide awareness equipment on it that I think is really important for people to understand that this is an ocean. So I think it's just going to be an amazing pier, and you know, I'm just excited about it. I mean, it's been a lot of fun to work on, but it's been a lot of work. Thousands and thousands of hours have gone into this with me and everybody that's been involved. It's been a great team effort. It's been we never gave up.
Well, thank you so much, Commissioner Chesney. And you know what? He's not off the hook. We have him until 7 in the morning today, so he's going to be hanging out with us. And also, again, folks, the ribbon cutting starts exactly at 11. Best way to get into this beach area is through access roads 5 and 6. There's going to be ample amount of parking, and there will be people helping with beach parking as well. Make sure you guys stay tuned for our coverage, and we'll catch up with Mr. Chesney about maybe the cost of all of this.
Well, hey there and happy Tuesday, Coastal Bend. So when we're talking about Bob Hall Pier, a lot of people always ask, why was it that Hurricane Hannah was the hurricane that took down Bob Hall Pier as opposed to Hurricane Harvey, when that was actually a stronger hurricane and for some people had a much bigger impact on the Coastal Bend. So what I want to start off with when we're talking about explaining this is the quadrants of a hurricane and where the worst impacts are and where maybe relatively at least the best impacts are when a hurricane makes its way into the area. So looking at this storm, for example, moving off towards the top of the screen here, whenever you have a front right side quadrant, I should say, you have this counterclockwise circulation, the storm direction moving to the top, you get this double whammy effect. The winds and the storm direction moving in the same direction, going to mean kind of a double whammy impact in terms of those storm surge impacts if you're in the front right quadrant. In terms of that front left quadrant, you get the winds and the storm direction kind of going opposite of each other, so not quite as severe in terms of the storm surge effects, but still going to get some very severe effects as that works into the area. On the back right side, you still get significant flooding and still that double whammy effect from the double surge out there, the double whammy effect on the storm surge, I should say, at least. Not quite as much intense rainfall, but still going to be some intense rainfall, at least in relative terms. At least the best quadrant you want to find yourself in would be that back left quadrant where you get the winds and the storm direction moving in opposite direction. conditions, but also the rain starting to get just a little bit weaker by the time it works to you. So you still get those effects, but at least relatively that back left quadrant is the best one to be in, while the front right quadrant, the worst one to be in. So now let's talk about the positioning for both hurricanes Hanna and Harvey relative to Bob Hall Pier in Corpus Christi. Well, Hurricane Harvey, that landed off to the north of Corpus Christi, so that would have put us in the front left quadrant of that storm as it was working into the area, so not quite as severe on the storm surge impacts. However, Hanna, that was off to the south of Corpus Christi. So when that worked into the area, that's where we actually found ourselves more in that front right quadrant of the storm, more severe storm surge and more severe impacts from that. But also something to take into account, Harvey did damage Bob Hall Pier, so it was already hurt a little bit from this storm, and whenever Hanna worked into the area providing more damage to Bob Hall Pier, well, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. So that's exactly why Hanna was the one to take it down, even though it was a weaker storm relatively, while Harvey working into the area did not quite take it down out there. For our current 7-day forecast, looking pretty warm through the next few days though, but still jacket worthy this morning. Going to be 92 degrees potentially by the time we're heading into Thursday, but that cold front luckily takes us back into the lower 80s as we finish out February.
Nearly $30 million invested into the new Bob Hall Pier, and with its grand opening today, coming up we'll talk about how it's supposed to protect its value for years to come. Hey, good morning, folks. Michelle Hoffman here live in your neighborhood from Bob Hall Pier before its official grand opening ceremony. And to talk a little bit about that and the history behind it, I have Commissioner Brent Chesney here with Precinct 4. First of all, we got to say good morning again. I know you've been here all morning with us.
Yeah, it's okay. It's great. I love it. It's a beautiful day. You can see that sun coming up behind us, and you just can't beat it.
Exactly. What a perfect day for the opening, especially later on when it warms up just a little bit.
Yeah.
But Commissioner Chesney, I know you were one of the driving forces behind securing all the funding that went into this. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, this has been a tough one. We didn't give up, and again, we're $140 million, general fund budget. So to find $28.5 million to rebuild this thing was not an easy task. FEMA didn't help us in the beginning, so that knocked us back a good solid year because we had to go find funding, and we just didn't have it lying around to rebuild a $28.5 million pier. But we did. We figured it out. We used some Harvey proceeds. We used some ARPA funding. We used some certificate of obligations. We put it together. We went out and I was able to go convince the Commissioners Court to trust the community that this is what they wanted. And so we got it done, and we got it put together, and we still got a long way to go, right? We're still going to build a concession stand and build a parking lot and build a road and do all kinds of fun stuff to add to the pier. But we wanted to open it up, and we wanted people to see that their money's at work and come out here and enjoy it.
How will you determine that this was indeed a successful investment, 5-10 years down the road?
We all kind of look for legacy projects in public service, projects that we can look at and say, hey, we had a little bit to do with or a lot to do with, and that project outlives us. So, if this project outlives me, then that's how I'll know it's a success. So I've got a ways to go before I can measure it, but I hope, God willing. But, I think just watching the people on this pier and seeing and knowing the memories that are coming, that are going to be made, just like I had memories growing up in this area, growing up around this pier, I think that's going to be the success story, is just watching all the memories get made with all the fathers and sons and mothers and daughters that get to come out here and enjoy this.
Well, again, Commissioner Chesney, thank you so much for being with us today, this morning, and thank you so much for all the work that you put into this. Folks, again, the grand opening starts at 11 a.m., but we will be here live once again. Make sure you tune in for 20 minutes of nonstop news, because we'll have more history and what you can expect at the ceremony.
Well, hey there, and happy Tuesday, Coastal Bend. Looking like a good time down there at Bob Hall Pier as we're getting ready for the grand opening, but taking a live view from our Snoopy Skycam thanks to Matthew CCAC, definitely jacket worthy as we're sitting at 53 degrees. Luckily, traffic flowing nice and smooth there along the causeway, and through the rest of the day, we will be on the warm-up. That sunshine puts us back into the upper 70s for daytime highs. In terms of our current traffic flow, not tracking any major slowdowns. The Harbor Bridge there to and from Portland looking good and green, and for our major roadways in Corpus Christi, only a minor slowdown on Saratoga near Airline. Other than that, setting up for a good and green Tuesday morning, but keep that jacket handy for some of that chilly weather. Well, howdy and happy Tuesday, Coastal Bend. I'm meteorologist Stephen Jones. Taking a live view from our studio Skycam, just a gorgeous view with the Harbor Bridge and downtown in view. Some glimpses of the sunrise getting ready to come up. Official sunrise should be 6:59 a.m. this morning, but either way, very jacket worthy as we're sitting at 45 degrees here in Corpus Christi right now. Taking a look back from just a couple days ago, that sunrise here in downtown. Thank you to Edward Bill for this shot. If you ever get any good shots of the sunrise, just a gorgeous one like this one, go on, send them into our Coastal Bend Weather Watchers group. We'd absolutely love to see those photos, and you'll definitely see a lot of good shots like this one in there. For our temperatures, as you're getting ready to head out the door, across the board jacket worthy. The most comfortable in Port Aransas sitting at 60 degrees, but as you work your way inland, 45 here in town. Mathis sitting at 39 degrees, 41 for San Diego, and matching that for Kingsville and Falfurrias this morning. So very chilly air, but luckily it's the last one it looks like. Let's take a closer look now with our Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. Of course, starting off on the south side first, 49 what you're sitting at on Bent Trail Drive, 52 for San Benito Drive, and Garden Court sitting at 47 degrees. And over there on the island, if you're heading out to Bob Hall Pier, sitting in the lower 60s right now, 62 degrees and 61 degrees there, but factor in just a little bit of a wind chill, likely feeling like the 50s if you're heading out there. For our dog walking forecast this morning, today we've got Clifford Moreno looking like he's going fishing there and probably going to be excited for the opening of Bob Hall Pier later today, but those temperatures going to be on the rise and looking nice. 61 degrees, 70 degrees as we're heading into 11 a.m. there, 73 by the time we're heading out for lunch later by noon, and then even going to chase those daytime highs in the upper 70s, potentially a couple neighborhoods flirting with the 80-degree mark towards Falfurrias and Hebronville. If you're closer to the coast there, Port Aransas, the Naval Air Station, and Rockport, likely to top out in those lower 70s for your daytime high, but across the board, most of us going to see that breezy wind this afternoon. Winds by 10 to 11 a.m. expected to pick up towards that 15 to 20 mile an hour mark, so you'll start to notice it, but you'll really notice it as we're heading out later this evening in towards dinner time, 30 miles an hour for some of those peak winds. So just get ready for a breezy afternoon and hold that thought as we're going into tomorrow, because we're going to hold on to a lot of those breezy winds tomorrow. The unfortunate side of all this, going to increase our fire danger these next few days and not get too much better by Thursday, because we are going to be on the warm up very drastically. Fire danger today sitting in that high category, moderate for tomorrow as we get just a little bit more moisture into the area, but by the time we're heading into the Thursday, we're going to warm up quite a bit, and with relative humidity on the decrease, we're going to see that high fire danger return. So as we're heading through the final week of meteorological winter and the final week of February, just be mindful of that fire danger, of course, out there. For our current 7-day forecast, potentially record-breaking heat by Thursday with 92 degrees. Our next cold front does arrive by Thursday evening, though. That brings us back down to the lower 80s, not having too much of an effect on our overnight lows, settling out in those 60s as we get ready to kick off March there on Sunday.
Welcome back, folks. So it is a busy day today here in the Coast Bend with the reopening of Bob Hall Pier. But before we check back in with meteorologist Stephen Jones and Michelle Hoffman live at the scene, let's take a quick look at some local headlines. So an hours-long standoff in San Patricio County ends with one man dead. It all started Friday afternoon over at the Bethel Estates. So according to Sheriff Oscar Rivera, a family member opened fire on a woman and her husband and their child along County Road 1876. The suspect then fired on arriving deputies before barricading himself inside a mobile home. After hours of negotiations, DPS used an armored vehicle to breach the home. Inside, they found 62-year-old Jesus P. Ibanez dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. No deputies, family members, or students were injured in this one. And back here at home, concerns continue over continue to grow, I should say, over the Corpus Christi's declining water supply. And later on today, City Council will discuss 3 major water projects. Those include the cost of building an Inner Harbor desal plant, a new brackish water treatment plant at the O.N. Stevens water plant, and whether to delay construction of the city's Northside Aquatic Center until more water is available. We're going to have the very latest from today's City Council meeting on our website, christv.com. And as city leaders do debate our water future, questions are being raised about everyday water usage, including operations over at Quick Quack car washes. Our investigative reporter Leah Zora explains.
When you're driving around town, you've probably seen a lot of car washes. And one of you asked, why are there so many Quick Quack car washes when we're literally in a historic drought? Now, that is a question one of you asked last year, and we discovered that there are 13 locations in town with permitted plans to build more. I'm Leah Zora, an investigative reporter here with Chris 6 News, back with a quick update. So we asked the city for their water billing records to see exactly how much water sites like Quick Quack are using, but the Texas Attorney General recently ruled that the city can keep those records a secret. Why? Well, the city says the data comes from what's called an advanced metering system. That basically means that they have smart meters that automatically track water usage. Now, under state law, information collected that way is exempt from public disclosure. But that rule was originally meant to protect residential privacy, like preventing someone from figuring out when you're home. But that law does not separate homes from businesses. So commercial properties, including car washes, are shielded too. And the Attorney General agreed with the city. That means when we're trying to get exact water usage numbers through a public information request, right now, it's not possible. And when we asked Quick Quack the first time, Quick Quack tells me that they only need about 20 gallons of water per car and that they reuse up to 99% of that water. What they wouldn't tell me is how many cars go through their car wash every day. And their reply when we asked again, they said, "I'm sorry, but we don't publicly share specific daily car count figures."
Well, hey there and happy Tuesday. Coastal Bend taking a live view from our Snoopy Skycam thanks to Matthew CCAC. Sitting at about 53 degrees right now, winds out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour, and just a gorgeous view as we're starting to get some glimpses of that sunrise coming up. Official sunrise should be about 6:59 a.m. this morning. As we're looking at those temperatures in your neighborhood, sitting in the upper 30s there in Beeville at 39 degrees, 55 for Rockport. Alice also down to about 39 degrees this morning, but I think across the board, gonna want your jacket as we're heading out for our Tuesday. Dry air still in place with dew points in the 30s and 40s, so fire danger still high as we're heading into today and tomorrow, but either way, we're going to be on the warm-up this afternoon. Sunshine puts us back into the 70s as we're heading in towards 11 a.m. and upper 70s for those daytime highs this afternoon. Keep in mind, going to be a breezy afternoon also. Sustained winds out of the southeast 20 to 25 miles an hour, but peak gusts around 30 to 35 miles an hour. I'll break it down a little bit more with our precipitation chances in that full 7-day forecast coming up.
Well, for generations along the Coastal Bend, Bob Hall Pier has been more than just a place to fish. It's been part of the community's identity. After years of storm damage and rebuilding, the iconic Padre Island landmark is finally reopening, bringing brand new life and new business back to the island. Our Michelle Hoffman is live on Padre Island for today's big reveal.
Now, 20 minutes of nonstop news, sponsored by Ewald Kubota.
Hey there, folks. Thanks for joining us for our 20 minutes of non-stop news. I'm Brian Hoffman. We're going to check back in with Michelle Hoffman in just a little bit, but first, we got to make sure that the weather is looking fine for the big opening in just a couple of hours. Meteorologist Stephen Jones. Hey, how you doing, Stephen?
Well, hey, good morning, Brian, and good morning, Coastal Bend. You know, not too bad today, but still a little chilly outside as we're getting ready for our Tuesday morning, sitting in the 40s and 50s. Here's a live view from our Snoopy Skycam, thanks to Matthew CCAC, sitting at that 53-degree mark here, a little bit closer to the water. Neighbors in Port Aransas even sitting towards that 60-degree mark, but either way, traffic not tracking any of those major slowdowns this morning. The same goes for SBID and just tracking those chilly temperatures. Beeville and Alice both waking up to about 39 degrees, just a little bit more comfortable along the coast like I talked about in the 50s and 60s, but I think all of us are going to want that jacket as we're heading out today. Later this afternoon, maybe not so much though, going to top out in the upper 70s under sunny skies, but going to see that breeze pick up 20 to 25 miles an hour as we're heading into the afternoon, even gusting upwards of 30 to 35 miles an hour. Here's a look at where current traffic flow, good and green there if you're heading to or from Portland this morning. And for our major roadways here in Corpus Christi, also not tracking any major slowdowns, so looking like a good and green Tuesday, but just keep the jacket handy for that chilly weather.
Thank you so much, Stephen. We're going to check back in with you in just a little bit, but first, today is the big day for the Coastal Bend, folks. The reopening of Bob Hall Pier. My co-anchor and better half, Michelle Hoffman, is out there on Padre Island as folks get ready for the big opening day just hours away. Hey, good morning, Michelle. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too, Brian. Good morning. You know what? This is such an exciting time. We already had some cars out here on the beach. I'm assuming, because it's such a big day, that they're here because they are just excited for the grand opening, which is slated to begin exactly at 11 a.m. We even have tractors that you might be able to hear in the background out here, making sure the sand's nice and smooth so everybody can park here safely. There will be extra parking too in the area, FYI. We'll get into all that in just a bit, but you know what? I am joined with Mr. Brent Chesney. He's our County Commissioner for Precinct 4. Thank you so much once again for waking up with us.
You bet. It's awesome to be here. It's a beautiful sunrise behind us. You know, just can't beat it.
Exactly. You know, this is such an exciting time, and I can imagine you have been a spearhead in making sure that this moves forward. How do you feel?
You know, it's a very emotional day, to be honest with you. I mean, this has been a lot of work. It's been a lot of effort. It's a lot of struggle to get this done. It definitely has not been easy. Had a great local team of people that have worked together. We just never gave up on the project, and I think this is kind of a textbook example to people that are out there looking. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to get something done, you can. It's not easy. There's going to be struggles. There's going to be people that will take shots at you, but you just roll up your sleeves and you go to work. And so it's a very emotional day to see this finally come to fruition.
We do have to acknowledge, observationally speaking, that we do have some active construction that will still be going on, even though we're having our grand opening today, right?
Right. This is the grand opening for the pier. We'll come back in a few months and do hopefully the grand opening for the restaurant space and the concession space. But it will be an active construction site. We're still going to have to build the road. We're still going to have to build the parking lot. We're still going to have to build the concession stand, the bathroom, the restaurant. But we wanted people to get on the pier. We wanted people to use it. We wanted people to be able to see and feel it and touch it and be out there and do it. So it is going to be an active construction site, so people are going to have to be a little patient, but it's going to have unfettered access and it's going to light up. The lights are going to work. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Just enjoy.
And I know it was a nearly $30 million investment. The question is, do you think it was worth it?
You know, it was not easy to find that $28.5 million that we had to find, but I think absolutely the millions of memories that will be made from this pier is going to offset the millions of dollars that we've spent. I think it is. I think you have to put in. I think you have to reinvest in your community. And this is such an iconic pier. I grew up on this pier. I grew up on these beaches. There's no way that we are ever going to give up on rebuilding this pier.
Well, you know what, Mr. Chesney, thank you so much for, again, waking up with us and being one of the moving forces behind bringing this pier, letting it rise up again, right? We are so excited for the ribbon cutting as well. That's going to start exactly at 11 a.m. As I mentioned earlier, folks, there are tractors out here actually making sure that the beach is nice and smooth for everybody to drive on once they do get here. And we got to give you some details, too, about this ceremony. FYI, the best way to get here is through access roads 5 and 6. We have Constable Monty Allen and his team. They're going to be handling traffic control. Texas A&M cheerleaders are expected to be here helping with the celebration. And I gotta say, we are wearing that Chris 6 News blue because we want to show Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, some support as well because it is their homecoming week. Tuesday is Blues Day. So as we celebrate this iconic moment, we also want to acknowledge and make sure you guys all wear blue for their homecoming week as well. And folks, make sure you tune in on our live stream, YouTube or Facebook page, because we will be covering the ribbon cutting. If you can't make it out here yourself, that will start at 10:50. Again, the ribbon cutting will start at 11 a.m. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thank you so much. Looking like a good time out there with the sunrise coming up and just a gorgeous Tuesday morning on our hands. Although, yes, definitely jacket worthy as we're heading out there. So here's a live look from our studio sky cam. You can still see the Harbor Bridge and downtown in view. Sitting at 45 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Winds out of the southeast about 6 miles an hour, but either way, gonna get breezier as we're heading into the afternoon. Here's a view from just a couple of days ago from downtown. Thank you to Edward Bill for this shot. If you get any good shots of the sunrise like like the one coming up right now, or just any good sunrises, sunsets, storms, anything weather related, of course, go on, take that snapshot, send it into our Coastal Bend Weather Watchers group. We'd absolutely love to see it, and you'll definitely see some good shots in there while you're checking it out. For our temperatures across the board this morning, in the upper 30s there in Mathis and for San Diego, 44 what you're sitting at in Beeville, 61 though as you work your way along the coast in Port Aransas. So a pretty big spread of temperatures this morning, and as we go through the next few days, luckily more of us going to be coming in these 50s and 60s as we start to get some more moisture back into the air. For our bus stop forecast today, we're starting off chilly in those 40s and definitely want the jacket along, but by pickup time could be a little bit warmer, maybe not jacket worthy, sitting in those 70s, 76 if not 77 degrees for our daytime high, and definitely going to notice that breezy wind. Sustained winds out of the southeast about 20 to 25 miles an hour, but we're going to see some stronger gusts out there. First, looking at our forecast highs, along the coast might stop in those lower 70s closer to Aransas Pass and Port Aransas, but as you start to work your way inland here in Corpus Christi, 77 degrees, and potentially Falfurrias and Hebbronville even flirting with that 80-degree mark for our daytime high today. Now looking at those winds as we do head into the afternoon, likely to start noticing them as soon as 11 a.m. by 20 to 25 miles an hour, but into the afternoon those peak gusts push 30 to 35 miles an hour, and this is going to continue into tomorrow. So the unfortunate side of things, these breezy winds for these next couple of days are going to increase our fire danger across the area. High fire danger today and holding on to a lot of this moderate fire danger tomorrow, but even though the winds come down by Thursday, our warm up on the way is going to decrease our relative humidity, and that's going to make our high fire danger return to the area. So as we're heading through this final week of February and the final week of meteorological winter, just something to be mindful of. Don't do any sparks or work with any flames outdoors if you don't have to. For our current 7-day forecast, Thursday could even be record-breaking. The current record stands at 89 degrees, so we'll see which one wins out. But either way, our next cold front works in by Thursday evening. That puts us back into the lower 80s as we're heading into the weekend and getting ready to kick off March there on Sunday.
Now, 6 things to know before you go.
Let's start with this list. President Trump heads to Capitol Hill today to deliver the annual State of the Union address. Lawmakers from both parties will be on hand as the president lays out his agenda for the year ahead. The economy, that's expected to be a major focus of this speech. Senate Democrats are pushing to refund billions of dollars in tariff revenue paid by American companies and by the American people. A group of 22 senators introduced the Tariff Refund Act of 2026 on Monday. The bill follows a U.S. Supreme Court ruling Friday that President Trump violated federal law by imposing sweeping global tariffs under emergency economic authority he did not have. The Senate bill would require a full refund with interest of the $175 billion in previously collected tariffs. Small importers and businesses would be first in line, with all refunds processed within 180 days. The Reverend Jesse Jackson will lie in state at the South Carolina State House next Monday. And Jackson died February 17th at the age of 84 after battling a rare neurological disorder. Before traveling to South Carolina, Jackson will lie in repose this week over at the Chicago headquarters of the Rainbow Push Coalition. That's the organization he founded. His body will also travel to Washington, D.C. as part of a series of memorial observances. A public service is scheduled for March 6th at the House of Hope in Chicago. Well, families of those killed in the Camp Mystic flood filed a federal lawsuit. The suit claims that the camp was operating without an evacuation plan, a requirement under Texas law. According to the lawsuit, camp emergency instructions directed campers to stay inside their cabins during the flooding, even though those cabins were located in flood zones. The camp has already announced plans to reopen this summer. Last July 4th, floodwaters swept through the camp in early morning hours, killing 27 campers and counselors. Well, the Coastal Bend Food Bank is hosting a free pet food drive through this Friday. The event runs from 7 to 9 in the morning at 5442 Bear Lane. Dog, cat, puppy, and kitten food will be available. Organizers ask that you stay in your vehicle and leave your pets at home. Well, Mobile Health Clinic is coming to Bishop today. Nueces County Public Health Mobile Clinic will be at the Bishop County Library on Ash Avenue from 10:30 in the morning to 12:30 in the afternoon. The clinic offers free health screenings, wellness counseling, childhood immunization, and flu shots for those who qualify. Services are free for people who are uninsured or underinsured. No appointment is needed.
Bob Hall Pier is a staple for many people in the Coastal Bend, including our very own neighborhood news reporter, Jacob Daniels, who's joining us for Chris 6 Sunrise this morning. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you doing?
No, I'm doing good. I'm just so thankful that you're here with us this morning. And I could imagine Bob Hall Pier, you grew up in this area, and I could imagine you have tons of memories here as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, they used to have the surf camps here. I think it was TGSA. And so they would have the judges on the pier, and we would come up here and we'd stand up there with them, and then they would have like the air horns. And I'd always remember the distinct air horns whenever someone set one in. So I feel like there's just so many things that went into the pier. And then I even talked to people about this, and it was just it's so diverse and things that people do on this pier. I'm just so excited it's back.
No, exactly. As you said, you talked to locals about what this means to them, right?
Yeah, I talked to a few surfers. I talked to some surfers, some fishers, and they were just telling me how that kind of experience and the way that some surfers surf here and some surfers surf at the jetties, it's a mix of everything. So yeah, and they were really excited for it to be back.
So cool, Jacob. Well, thank you so much. I mean, don't just take it from us. Take a look at this.
To see it come back, it feels like a little piece of me coming back.
After 6 years, Bob Hall Pier is back, rising again over the Padre Island surf. For this tight-knit fishing and surfing community, it's more than just a structure, it's part of their history. That's where I met surfer John Steele. He says he actually watched the original pier collapse during Hurricane Hannah.
I actually watched the pier fall on the camera when the hurricane hit. We had a surf camera on there, so it's great to have it back. Like I said, it's one of my favorite spots. I love all the history that came with it and all the stories from the older guys. And like I said, there's incredible barrels there at times, and that's what I'm here to get.
From surfers chasing waves to anglers casting lines, the excitement stretches beyond the shoreline. At the jetties, I found plenty of fishermen ready to reclaim a classic spot.
Excited to see everybody enjoy the pier. Read that it's the first 90 days are free, which will be good for some of the folks that can't afford to go there.
And for some, the grand opening of the new Bob Hall Pier is deeply personal. At Causeway Bay in Tackle, I met Eleda Cuellar. She showed me a photo of herself standing in front of the pier in 1984.
And we love being there. We love being there.
After years of waiting, this community says the pier isn't just rebuilt, it's restored.
It's not just wood and concrete, it's more than that. It's memories. And in terms of now, a whole new generation gets to experience it, including myself and you and Brian, I hope.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Jacob. Great work and such a cool perspective to see. And folks, once again, the ribbon cutting grand opening ceremony is going to start at 11 a.m. sharp. But hey, if you can't make it out here, we're going to have some coverage starting at 10:50 a.m. So make sure you tune in to our live stream. We'll have it on Facebook and YouTube as well. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, Jacob, Michelle, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it should be a good time. I'm actually going to be heading out there in a little bit to join up with Michelle for that live coverage out there, too. Should be quite the sight to see. All the drone video that you see, obviously not of during the hurricane, but all the construction and whatnot, that was shot by me. And so I have been waiting patiently since the day I got here, getting that drone video, just getting ready to walk out on that pier.
Oh, so it's a pretty big day then. I mean, not only for you, but I know for all of our Coastal Bend neighbors. I was able to get back on it back in 2017 or so. So we'll see. Hopefully I'm able to get back out on it this afternoon. I probably won't be there for the grand opening, but either way, the weather is going to be pretty nice. The only complaint today might be the wind's going to be pretty strong this afternoon. That's the only thing I'm foreseeing right now, at least. Here's a live view for our Tuesday morning from our studio Skycam. Got a gorgeous sunrise on our hands with that official sun coming up at 6:59 a.m. So only a few more minutes away, but temperatures bottoming out about 43 degrees here in Corpus Christi. So still jacket worthy as we're heading out for our Tuesday, with even a couple upper 30s on the board. 39 what you're waking up to in Mathis and San Diego this morning. 41 for Falfurrias and Hebbronville, with a little bit more comfort along the coast. 61 what you're waking up to in Port Aransas. 55 degrees for Rockport so far this morning. But as we take a closer look with our neighborhood weather network now, starting off on the south side, 47 degrees on Wind Willow Drive. Pebble Beach Drive sitting at that 46 degree mark. As we work a little bit closer to the water now over by the island, sitting in those lower 60s from all of our reporting stations right now. But either way you take into account out that wind, even just 5 miles an hour, likely feeling like the 50s and still jacket worthy over there too. So probably need the jacket across the board, but as we head into the afternoon, starts to look a little bit better. Planning this out with our dog walking forecast today, we've got Clifford Moreno on the board. Looks like he's going fishing and probably excited for that opening of Bob Hall Pier today also, but those temperatures are going to be on the rise like I talked about. 61 degrees by 9 a.m., up to 70 by 11 a.m. for that opening, and then 73 as we're heading into the early afternoon hours. Those daytime highs likely to rise on up into the upper 70s here in Corpus Christi. Neighbors to the south towards Hebbronville and Val Furious could even see the 80-degree mark try to sneak in, but neighbors along the coast in Port Aransas and Rockport likely to stop shy in those lower 70s for daytime highs later today. One thing we will notice though, those breezy winds making the return into the afternoon. Forecast wind gusts 35 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. You're definitely going to notice it this afternoon, and unfortunately this is going to remain with us into tomorrow. These gusty winds increase our fire danger but also warm us up pretty fast as we're going through these next few days. My forecast currently calling for 92 degrees as we're heading into Thursday. Luckily that next cold front works back in by Thursday evening, putting us back into the lower 80s as we're heading into homecoming weekend there by Saturday, but overnight lows, they settle out in the lower 60s, so I think I'd say I'm a fan of this forecast, just maybe not that 92 degrees on Thursday. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, that's going to be a swelter. I really hope that folks have prepared their AC for that one.
Yeah, that one's going to be a warm one, but, you know, gets a little bit better into the weekend at least.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you, folks at home. Make sure you tune in online for our 10:50 coverage of Bob Hall Pier opening. We'll see you later.